Jay Lovelii is back.
I'm back, y'all. So, back with some more lovely thoughts. So this one is near and dear to my heart. Spirituality. Not religion, but spirituality. Okay. I'm such a spiritual person. I feel like everything happens for a reason, and the reason is bigger than who we are. The reason is bigger than what we can conceive. And that's why sometimes people don't understand God or creation. Because even if you are an atheist, you know that we are created, right? We were created. Somehow we're here. Even if you don't believe in there being a higher power, you know that somehow we got here. And there's no way that we all got here to the same place for no reason. There's a reason. And it's up to us to define whatever that reason is. You have to define whatever your purpose is. You have to define why humans exist in the first place. Because there is no fact when it comes to spirituality. Everything is about belief, right? Everything is about what you feel. It's not about what's fact. You cannot prove or disprove that God exists, right? So, that being said, even again, if you are not a believer in a spirit world, if you're not a believer in God, if you are not a believer in spirituality, you don't have to believe in God to believe that everybody has a spirit. But what I will say is, if you don't believe in anything, believe in yourself. Okay, that's number one key to me when it comes to spirituality. It's believing in yourself. Because if you don't know anything, if you don't know anything else exists outside of you, you know that you're here right now, right? And it all starts with self. Everything starts with self. And if you are a believer of a higher power or God, then it still starts with self. Because God made us in his image. Okay, it's a quote in the Bible. And if it starts with self, and if it starts with us being an extension of the creator, then even if you start with the number one source, you've already won half the battle. Okay? That is half the battle of spirituality. Believing in yourself, right? A lot of people don't believe in anything, not even themselves. And that is why a lot of their shortcomings continue to pile on top of each other, because they have no belief system. You have to have a belief system. Okay? You have to have a belief system. That is key. That is the key spirituality. Believing in yourself, but having a belief system. Okay? Spirituality is so important to me because I have studied. I'm not going to act like I'm like this expert in religion, but I have had the luxury of studying more than most people have when it comes to most religions. I've studied, of course, Christianity. I grew up as a Christian, a Baptist, actually, Black Baptist church. I grew up, knowing the importance of God. And then in college years, I was able to study other religions. I was able to, I was able to study Islam. I was able to study Hinduism, Buddhism, and Satanism. Yeah, I was able to study a lot of things. And one central key aspect of all religions or belief systems such as those is that we literally all are one. We all are one. We are all connected. Nothing is happening without the help of others. The only reason you're able to listen to me right now is because somebody made the camera that I'm filming on. It wasn't me, right? The only reason you're able to listen to me right now is because somebody made this YouTube app that I could upload to. And then we can go further and further, and how everything is so connected, which is what makes everything one. Everything is connected. Even if you look at the world and how systems are in place, your body is an organization system. You know that? Your whole genetic makeup is a system of things working together. Integral parts working together to make one you. Isn't that fucking crazy? And then when you, like I said, when you think about it even further as to how we're all related, as to how in some kind of way we are all related, how we all come from the same place of creation. Because even if you look at a tree and you look at a human, there are similarities in our genetic makeup. Okay? And we need trees. And trees need us. Go figure. If a tree doesn't exist, we can't breathe. If we don't exist, a tree can't breathe. Crazy, right? So we are all together. We are all one. I don't care what you believe in. Okay, spirituality, knowing that you are here and there's something bigger than you, at play here, whether you believe in God or not, you got to know there's something bigger at play here, the reason you're here, right? You have to know that even if that bigger thing is you feeling trapped inside of your body, and knowing that once you leave this body, you're going to be bigger than what you are in this body. That's the bigger thing. Okay? Spirituality is important because having a belief system is what is going to drive you to your success or your downfall. And again, I'm not attacking atheists when I say having a belief system, because a belief system, again, does not always relate to God existing. It could go back to exactly what I said. You knowing that you exist. You knowing that you are bigger than the body that you are borrowing right now. You should know that. You are bigger than that. There's no way. I don't know. If you don't feel bigger than the body that you're in, then I can't help you. I can't help you become a better person. I can't help you even become successful. If you don't know how big you are as a soul, as a spirit, in comparison to your own body that you are inside of, spirituality won't be for you. But it's important for us to understand, like I said, that we are one. We all come from one source of creation, whatever that may be. And it's so important for us to realize, once you realize how everything is connected, you start to grow more appreciation for everybody. You start to grow more appreciation for living things, animals, plants, things like that. You start to grow more appreciation for the planet. And once you start growing more gratitude and appreciation, again, law of attraction, everything just starts opening up to you once you open your heart and your mind to how we all are connected. God is love. Love is God. And if God doesn't exist, love is still love without God. Whether you believe it or not. So, again, being grateful, I talk about that all the time. But being grateful and spirituality, some of those things kind of mirror each other. Because both spiritual people understand that all of this shit is an illusion. And that the lessons that we learn are lessons that we should not internalize so much that they become a part of who we are. They are just lessons that we should learn and internalize enough to not go through those lessons again. If that makes sense, I hope so. But anyway, yeah, I had to just share that, I'm so I'm such a spiritual person. And I just feel like even if God doesn't exist, I don't care either way. I know I exist, and I know that I am bigger than this body that I'm occupying. I'm bigger. I'm bigger than that. I feel bigger than that. I feel like I can do anything. I'm one of those people that literally feel like I can do anything. And it's because I am so spiritual and my spirit is so powerful and I'm so resilient and I see things for what they are, not what I want them to be. That's number one aspect to me for spirituality. But anyway, if you enjoyed this message, make sure you comment below, like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube. And yeah, man, just make sure you are tapping in. You know, make sure you meditating. Make sure you giving thanks. Make sure you are knowing yourself, loving yourself, going within yourself. Because like I said earlier, it all starts with you. Creation starts with you. You know you're here. Whatever you make, you create it. The life that you live in is a creation. Only you can live it. I don't care if you with somebody every day, every second. Only you know your life. Only you. Okay? So that's it. Ta-ta.